Sports. I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Canes will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs offense will take the field first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home run.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes are in the hurry-up.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball.
He lofts one down the sideline. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Wilcox. Pulls it in, it's Clemens. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Hurricanes are marching down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. On the run, still looking. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll try to snap it quickly. Quarterback may change this route. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure coming. Snagged out of the air. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Scanning the field, it's Wilcox. Give him 6. Touchdown, Hurricane. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A quick pass to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
They'll give it to the back. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Caves. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
Saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Unloads quickly. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Hit as he throws. Picked off. What a play by this defense. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
That's a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowned a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Wilcox. Using the quick game. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year. In college, I got hit multiple times by multiple Miami linebackers.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Back to throw, it's Wilcox. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Canes headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Clemens.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He might want another play. Wants to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Harvin. Just outside the red zone. Pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of air. And it was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half.
The Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside is 5. He's got great speed. Out of bounds at the 43, and he took that one back not too far from midfield. Great job by the return team. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. The offense changing the play. Right back to the well. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Wilcox. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Hurricane! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Hauls it in. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Bettis. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Canes.
The #1 job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job on the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Iowa State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down. It's 2nd and long from the 24. The corners are walked up tight. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Looking for a man, it's Wilcox. Gonna try to get it himself. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
They've got the screen set up. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Here we go. The give and tick, 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 tick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the ground with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
They'll run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Miami. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. Coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rush is on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. And big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Got his man quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Canes moving quickly to the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the play.
Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. This time he's got his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Mustangs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, I guess I probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. trying to impose their will with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side
Gotta love those night game entrances.
on this big stage?
Super fire. Let's go.
Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For VA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And the kickoff will be a return. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Miami's offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Scanning the field, it's Wilcox. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He gets loose. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Hurricanes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Wilcox. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Second down, they're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a 3rd down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone, Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
First down and 10. Quick throw out left, complete. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's brought down there. Important 3rd down play coming up. They try to sneak it for the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line and quarterback. They pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
Great cut there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive going.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. Running with purpose. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Offense facing 14.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. And here's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Running a quarterback sneak here. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And the Canes moving quickly down the field here.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position. So the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Second down after that short completion. To the air. It's Wilcox. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
The Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep and tackled there by the defense. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. Looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. The shotgun handoff here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Now comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set to advance on the football.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner will be brought down. So we go, the first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Wilcox. Fires quickly to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The third and short, they'll try to throw for him. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run that hurry out. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10. This will likely be the last play of the half. Secondary backed up off the ball now.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick it deep to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. He's going to hand this off. They've got him down out near the 40. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Right down, but it's past the line to gain. First down here for this offense.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Now it's second down here.
That's There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And the Canes look to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Thorne. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Provo. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense hungry to convert here on third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He's throwing for it on fourth down. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Love to see defensive backs able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Hey, what's up, JoJo? It's up top there. NCAA scoring.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Canes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires to the wide out. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Shoots to get free. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. The Canes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Leaning on the run game here late.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to
Hey, what's up, Patrick? Yeah, if you want to play a game after I finish up this Dynasty game, we can play. Put your gamer tag up in there so I can send you an invite.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Takes the handoff. It's Provo. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? We'll try to run it with the option. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry up. And he's got it again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Pitch play to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
This play's really well defended here by the defense.
Hey, what's up, JoJo? If you want to play a game, just put your gamer tag up in there. And after this Dynasty game, I'll send you an invite.
Unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? One over the middle. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
All right, bro. If you want to play, put your gamer tag up in there. And like I said, I'll send you an invite.
said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Hands it off. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Wilcox. Finds his tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Canes in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Clemens. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Hurricanes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Knocks it out of the air. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Sation on the screen. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Hurricane! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kennesaw State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
Man, this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Potts. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by 4 over Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the grab. It's Massey. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. To the air. It's Potts. Got his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. On the ground, going for the 1st down with the give to the tight end. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Well, the head coach said he was going to be aggressive. 4th and 2's kind of right on that edge, but he goes for it and gets it done.
He said he was going to be aggressive, and he backed it up. That's one thing you want to see. You want to hear your coaches talk, and you want to see them back it up on the field.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Scanning the field, it's Potts. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Shotgun snap on third down. He'll take a shot. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete on the comeback. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Finds his man. It's Harvin. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Clemens. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Canes want to crank the tempo. He wants to throw it again. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Finds his man. It's Clemens. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down. Dropping back, it's Wilcox. Wide open downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a third time.
He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Miami! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They go to the ground, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Back to throw, it's Potts. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pulls it in. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Kennesaw State right back to work. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. That last completion sets him up on second down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
End zone, he'll be stopped at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal.
offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down to this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0.
Hey, what's going on, Military Tycoon? I appreciate you stopping in, checking out the stream. I actually do a couple of the military schools as well for my Dynasty. I've got the Air Force going on right now as well.
I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 4 over Michigan State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Alright, I'm back, y'all. Sorry, I had to go on and I had to go block somebody. I had a dude that kept coming into the stream, and anytime they keep dipping off in the stream like that, they're just doing something stupid. They're trying to get my stream kicked. I can't stand it when people do that. It's like, don't you have anything better to do with your day than go on people's stream and try to get them banned? You know, it's just dumb, dude. TikTok trolls, you know what I mean? I can't stand it. It's always the same, too. They think, I guess they think that streamers can't see them on their message board, you know what I mean? Always showing up. I've seen that before. We've done that little game before. And I'm going to keep flagging my stream until they try to remove it for no reason whatsoever. So, sorry about that. We're back. We had to block somebody off of there. It is what it is. Sad, like I said, sad day when you got nothing better to do with your day than go on there and flag somebody's stream for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I think TikTok's gotten a lot better about letting people do that, but if I notice somebody always popping on for nothing and saying nothing and popping back in over and over again, it's like, yeah, I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Just tell those people, get a life, man. You know what I mean? Get a life and go find somebody else's stream to mess with. Stupid.
Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
And it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Canes are in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to buy time. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He makes the grab. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. That clock to run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Zips it out to his man. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That man.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He
Takes into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
The Hurricanes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. He's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense? Ready for him? I guess they've learned their lesson, right? If they're giving up 2, they weren't giving up a 3rd.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Power football with the run. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Making side adjustments here. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
In the end zone.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game.
Yo. Alright, y'all. We're going to take a little break for a little bit. We'll be back back on here in a little bit. Probably do a little bit of our Air Force Dynasty as well. Appreciate y'all stopping in, checking out the stream, and we'll see y'all here in a little bit. Peace.